Good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. I think one of the fruits of you and I getting together every morning is that it's an opportunity for alignment. I've got a 2015 Explorer, and I've got to put it in the shop this week because it's time for an oil change. And every few thousand miles, my mechanic says, Ricky, you need to get the wheels aligned. And he says, over time, you start to hit these bumps and these potholes, and ever so minuscule, your alignment gets off. And if you don't pay attention to it, you won't be able to go in the direction you want to go. And I think that's our heart. If we don't have these touch points like this Devo and your time in the Word and worshiping in God's churches, I think what'll happen is we'll be trying to go in a direction that we can't because our heart is not aligned. In Mark chapter 7, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and the scribes who were truly out of alignment with God's will. And he says to them in verse 6, "This people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. In vain do they worship me, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men." You leave the commandment of God and hold to the tradition of men. He's basically saying to those groups of people who the Israelites would have thought were the most holiest, that they were the worst in the way of alignment with the Father's will. And I think if we're not careful, that can happen to us where we're going through the motions and not authentically having encounters with Jesus. We're saying the right things, we're doing the right things, we're going to the right places. But the most dangerous thing about Christianity is that you can learn how to do it and never be it. And the scriptures say, make sure that your heart's in this thing. Make sure that your heart's in alignment. Make sure that you're not just going through the motions of religion, but you're truly enjoying the impact of relationship with Jesus. Are you religious today, or are you relational? That's the question of this passage. And I want to encourage you today that God wants to know you in your heart. Give him your heart. Talk to him from your heart, experiencing him in your heart today. That's the opportunity for the gospel, and that's Hope for Today. I'll see you next time.